Children, children, gather round. Granny tells a tale profound. Brambles, prickly corpses grey. Hallows Eve is on its way. Feather of a murder bird. Hearts of soldiers now interred. Add to this an evil plot, paling those that I have wrought.
She dead?
She's not moving, and the carrion crawler is now
That's not an answer.
Yes, she's dead.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You killed her.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
I thought you were being facetious.
No. No, she is dead. She is
I'm like, is she dead? And you're like, she's not moving.
She has
The thing that eats dead things is eating her.
I don't know. They may be in cahoots with each other.
Just join the choir invisible.
Yes, she's joined the choir invisible.
I don't know. She could have like proficiency in performance like you.
Yeah, no, I mean,
She's just crazy.
valid. Like,
Yeah, she's just crazy.
always be sure.
Congratulations, you've killed my mad scientist night hag.
Without.
I want her goggles.
I want the stone.
I want her
You find the goggles, they just act like a spyglass you can wear.
I love them.
Wait, how do we get down there?
Well, you have to nuke the carrion crawler from orbit, unless you want a pet, in which case you have to make the animal handling check at disadvantage. So go ahead and do that to see if it even likes you after you nuked it from orbit, technically.
How far down is the pit?
10 feet.
Listen, it shows.
Can with a quarterstaff, can you kind of like nudge corpses towards it?
Oh yeah, how long is my quarterstaff?
It's
What?
probably like
Ooh.
6 feet at most.
Yeah,
5,
quarter set,
6.
yeah, 5, 6
I mean,
feet.
I have 2 quarterstaffs, so I could tape them together.
with the extending pole. We have the extending pole.
You have the extending pole.
I'm very reluctant to give you the extending pole. I do not want a carrion crawler as a pet.
I want to ride it.
I think it's awesome.
I like creepy
I'm just
things.
saying.
I give.
What do I have to? I roll at disadvantage?
Alright, you've attacked it,
Yes.
so that makes it hostile.
Okay.
But now, since you're using the extending pole to feed it corpses, or like give it food, you get to roll regular. It's a what?
It's a 15.
Plus all your bonuses?
Yeah.
I made it a 15.
Yeah.
So there you go. The carrion crawler now seems to have like.
I'm so excited.
It's working. Keep feeding it. Not her.
I want to name it. Can I name it? Crawl up the stick.
It's a large creature, so it crawls up the stick. It's a magic item, so it won't break. But you can see the pole is like giving under the weight of this.
Hurry up. What is it? Look, what is it? Is it a spider?
It looks like just a very big centipede, like a very big, sluggish-looking, nasty thing. It stinks to high heaven. It smells horrible.
Yo, keep it away from Jasper. Keep it away from Jasper.
It is just, it smells like corpses. It has like a hand stuck in one of the folds of its body.
I pull it out and throw it back into.
He's like, it goes back into the pit of corpses.
Why?
To fetch
Because
the
it
hand.
wants to eat.
Because you played fetched with a hand with it.
Oh, but it's stuck in it. I thought it was stuck in his side like a thorn.
Well, no.
It's just stuck in his fat, like stuff that gets stuck in
Oh,
fat.
so it's a snack for
Yes, it's a
later.
snack
Oh, I'm
for-
sorry.
I mean, you could throw it like towards the back of the room so he doesn't go back into the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You feel like you can crawl down into the pit without being attacked by the carrion.
So you keep busy. Well, actually, no, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, so it likes me, so I can go and
Yeah.
loot the witch.
Yeah. So you go, you loot the witch, you find an item called a heartstone. It is specifically only attunable by hags.
Oh, grab my dagger.
You find a silver dagger embedded in the body of the
You
hag.
can have that one.
Okay, so Dreadzilla
Mm-hmm.
has a silver dagger that is Dyer's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what was the first thing you said?
A heartstone. This is a stone that's only attunable by hags. Basically allows them to poof into the ethereal plane.
So I can't poof.
You can't poof. You find a bag made of human skin.
The hag bag.
A hag bag. It feels lightweight, but it does feel like there's something in it.
Okay.
Do you open up the bag?
Yes.
You open up the bag, and around 1,000 glowing lights float out of the bag, and 1,000 voices saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you."
Oh, they're
thank you."
souls.
They're souls.
You know what we didn't do? We didn't ask the fucking hag where the kids were.
No, we'll
There's
search
still,
around.
yep, there's still some rooms. Yep, you correctly guessed it. It is a night hag's bag of souls. She's been collecting the souls you can infer from after she attacked the town of Warwick.
Okay.
The zombies and stealing their souls and whatnot. You can also see that most of the corpses down there are handless.
Oh, the crawly hands.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, with the spiders on.
Mm-hmm. You find the extendy spyglass goggles. You also find a ring of keys that seems similar to Jasper's. And the carrion crawler comes up behind you and nudges, and you can see the hand you threw in there. That's like, it's missing a few fingers, so you think like, oh, she didn't want to use this hand for a crawling hand because it couldn't crawl very well. You see he's drooling over the hand.
Eat it.
Okay. It wants you to pick it up and give it to, like, feed it to him.
Okay.
Yeah, there's weird tentacle slobber and stuff.
Enjoy
It's
your
mandible
new smell forever.
stuff. Yeah, it's great.
People stay away from me anyway.
As you search around, Dyer, you find that there's a chest in a corner. It seems ancient and large. And from a different country in Faerun altogether. You don't know where that would be from.
Open that sucker up.
It's locked.
Probably not. That is it Dex?
It is Dex. It's sleight of hand.
So 13?
13 will not be enough to crack it open.
Try pry bar.
I have a thing.
I got this!
Yeah.
I have a thing.
I've done this before!
I have a magic key.
I also have keys.
You want?
She also has keys.
Why not try the magic? Try the magic key. Let's just see if it actually works. And if you want to,
I need to know how it works.
Do you seriously want the
the
magic
magic key. You just
If you don't want it, yeah.
roll
I mean,
a
absolutely.
crowbar.
Yeah. Okay.
Is advantage on straight check.
I don't
So
want
roll
it.
twice to see if this happens.
One of those is going to be a 19?
Not enough.
Okay.
It's an iron bound chest. So you want to try the key. It works on D20. It's if you roll 20.
Did you
No.
Does not work.
Thing or
Pam.
No, you can have it.
Wait, where are the hag's keys?
The hag's keys are with Pam. Pam, the carrying crawler sort of boops its way to get you to mount it, like on it in this little saddle.
Okay.
And then with you strapped in the saddle, it's able to crawl up the side of the pit and get out. So now you're
Can I
out.
have the keys?
I'm currently
What?
like bashing the thing,
Yeah.
trying to open it
Huh?
with the crowbar.
There's a thing. I pointed Dyer. who's
I
like,
got it! Give me a minute!
Here.
Take the keys. I
almost
try
open.
every key.
You try every key. There is a key that opens the ancient chest. It is a very ancient-looking key,
I
surprisingly
loosened it.
enough.
Yes, Dyer. Yes, dear.
Do you keep the keys? Do you want to keep them?
Really
So
am a
you
thief,
have-
I swear!
You got your dagger back, and you got the spyglasses, and you have the bag.
Yeah.
The
You
same
It's
one.
okay.
Take
It's,
'em.
it's okay. This is a beta version of Locks.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I put the
I'm
heartstone
gonna take your word for
in the box
This time.
with the
Yeah.
totems. Wait!
I'm pretty sure there will be other.
What about her talisman?
Her talisman, it seems...
Talisman.
It is...
That's whatever a talisman.
Her talisman, you guess through identifying it and just working through it, that it was a missing piece of treasure that was attached to the sarcophagus, which awoken the mummy when it was removed, and could then be used to command the mummy.
So it's gone?
The mummy's gone. It's just now a wonderful piece of a wonderful relic of gold.
I want it. I'm gonna put it on my neck.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. It's not magical.
I don't care.
But still, it's
Pretty.
pretty.
Did you want the greasy skin bag?
Also, I put the heartstone in my totem box.
Sorry? Did you want the skin bag?
Cool.
Why not? There you go.
Thank you. In the chest,
Yes.
you find. I'm just going to give you these: a brooch of shielding, a hat of disguise, a quiver of Elona, very elven. You think it might have been from the armory. Boots of elven kind.
Oh, fucking A.
A ring of resistance. A berserker axe.
Oh!
A what now?
The boots of elven kind. No, berserker axe is first. There we go. You gain +1 bonus to attack. It's any axe. We can make it a battle axe. Yeah, just a standard battle axe. Nothing like a great axe, because battle axe can be one-handed and versatile, right?
I see what you're thinking of. Don't think I don't.
You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. In addition, while you are tuned to this weapon, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained.
I say nothing.
Okay?
I put it in your hands.
Okay.
It will take an hour to tune.
Feel the weight on that.
Boots of elven kind.
Uh-huh.
While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound. Regardless of the surface you are moving across. You also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
We'll leave it up in the air. Let's hear the rest.
Brooch of shielding. You have resistance to force damage, and you have immunity to damage from the magic missile spell.
Do you want the brooch?
Yeah.
Hat of Disguise. While wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the Disguise Self spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed.
Disguise self anytime you want. Quiver of Alona.
And the Ring of Resistance. Each of the quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or smaller objects. The longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears. You can draw any item the quiver contains as if doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard.
So I could use that for throwing daggers. I'll take that one for daggers.
And then the Ring of Resistance. You have resistance to 1 damage type while wearing the ring. The gem in the ring indicates the type, which the DM chooses or determines randomly. It is a spinel or a spinel. S-P-I-N-E-L, I don't know.
Spinel.
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 It is a spinel, which makes you resistant to thunder damage.
Is that the last one?
You find a stone. It's a vibrant purple prism.
Yeah.
This is an iron stone. And
Purple, is that wisdom?
it's reserve.
What?
What's reserve?
So there are 14 stones that you can get. They range from rare to legendary, but reserve is rare. This vibrant purple prism stores spells cast into it, holding them until you use them. The stone can store up to 3 levels worth of spells at a time. When found, it contains 1 level of stored spells chosen by the DM. Magic missile, probably. Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 3rd level into the stone by touching it as the spell is cast. The spell has no effect other than to be stored in the stone. If the stone can't hold the spell is expended without effect. The level of the slot used to cast the spell determines how much space it uses. While this stone orbits around your head, you can cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. The spell cast from the stone is no longer stored in it, freeing up the space. Basically, it's a stone that floats around your head, and you cast spells into it, and it holds them until you want to use them.
It's like TiVo for spells.
Oh wow, yes, I want it. It's a what stone?
Ion? I-O-N? A-I-O-N?
I-O-U-N.
Ion?
So
I think that's how they pronounce it. So I've got the quiver. Pi has the
Axe.
Berserker axe. Pam has the
It's Astrid all over
Iron
again.
Stone, which leaves the boots of Elven Kind, the Ring of Resistance, and the Hat of Disguise. Because Pam also has the Brooch of Shielding.
I don't think any of that really I need, but I also because even if I could take I could take the Ring of Resistance, but it's thunder damage.
No. Yes?
Thunder damage. Yeah.
So it's I'd rather somebody else have that in case they're if I use my Shatter, which is thunder damage, I'd rather them take half of a half if they
So maybe give it to our tank.
Stop giving me shit!
Since you're gonna be up in their face all the time.
I mean,
and then the boots I don't.
So is that
stealth.
one.
Also.
with pain.
Ring of
With
Resistance.
pain. I have a question.
Thunder.
Yes.
Can I give Horus a bath? And he cannot smell?
Horus?
His name is Horus Slugborn.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a beautiful name.
I'm Pam Spellzing, and it's Horus Slugborn.
I love it. This is everything you need to know about the Berserker Axe.
Hey.
What?
we need to talk.
Ah ha ha.
What the fuck
We have
just happened?
neighbors.
Okay.
What's your wisdom modifier?
It's +1.
That was the most
That's like the
evilest
perfect
laugh I've ever
Halloween.
heard from
That's like the
you.
perfect Halloween weapon.
Yep.
It gives you health though.
I will take the boots.
That is amazing.
So can I give Horus a bath and he won't smell?
As you look around, as you go back to the chambers of Luella, or Luena.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. As you go back to the chambers of the wife of Jasper.
Is Jasper still with us?
Oh, good question. Good question. Yes, Jasper is still with you.
Okay.
Did he at any point like jump into the hole to stand over the dead body of?
Yes, he's beating it.
Same strategy thinks about her mother.
Yes.
Invectives.
Yes. You as you walk out with the carrion crawler,
Horus.
as you walk out with Horus Slugborn, going to across the hall from the other door, you see 3 children in pajamas. One's holding a doll, very much like the and they're rubbing their eyes as if they've been in a very long sleep.
Who are they? Who are you? What's your names? Give me that doll.
You find Jared Archer,
Okay.
Phineas Hawthorne, and Verity Putnam, the 3 of the younger ones.
Who's holding the doll? Verity?
Yes, she's holding a doll.
Give me it. I take the doll.
She's like, what? I had a very bad nightmare.
Okay, so I get off the carrion crawler and just like tell him to just chill.
Yeah, they shy away from you a little bit. Are you gonna make us go to sleep again?
Are you tired? Because I mean, if you're tired.
They start to shy.
No, just give me the doll.
Verity screams. They're kids. They're scared shit.
Are they?
I'm gonna scream
I'm not
over
good
them
with
and be like,
people, guys.
"Give her the doll, or you're going to sleep."
Would you like a hug?
Wait,
Sarah-
no. Who has the hat?
No, I don't
Nobody
have
took the
it.
hat. I mean,
I have the hat. I put on the hat. I'm Goody. What's her face?
Goody Brackenbury?
Yes.
Okay. Verity drops her doll, and they all shout out, Goody Brackenbury! And they all run up to you and hug you.
Neat.
Yes.
Um,
we were so scared!
Can you cut this
all.
open?
I
The doll.
try to affect
Yes.
Granny's voice, and I've seen her for more than a minute, so I can try to do this.
Yeah.
It's all right now, children.
Goody Brackenbury, when'd you get here?
I took a long leisurely walk. One of
No kidding.
for my health.
It's the fastest leisure walk I've ever seen.
There were some kind gentlemen along the way.
Is she a hag? She been a hag all along?
I'm gonna slowly hobble over.
Hey, you stay back.
No, you treat Goody that way! And one of the kids comes up and like slaps you on the knee.
No violence,
Horus just
children.
Phineas
but-
pees his pants.
Great.
I wink in the code that we
Okay.
have.
And I'm like, what's this? And I'm winking back. What?
Can I catnap them?
What's that supposed to
Snap
mean?
the kids?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I catnap the kids.
All the kids?
All 3 of the kids.
go to sleep.
Hey, I told them they wouldn't go to sleep if they gave us the doll.
The doll.
I rip off the hat. Are you serious?
Sarah,
What the hell?
Sarah
Where did Goody
pushes,
Brackenbury go?
Sarah pushes
Does Dyer
back as
have
it
no object permanence?
No, it's just like, I didn't see you take the hat off, so I look back and like,
No, I'm holding the hat.
right, I don't know.
I put the hat back on.
Oh, that was good.
Sarah pushes through all this. Is like, are you guys fucking serious? And like picks up the kids and like
Always.
swaddles them. Simon, grab fucking grab Jared.
Oh, these guys are good.
Well, they're asleep, so it'll be easier to
We
carry,
did well
right?
with them.
Yeah, if we can get past all the fucking zombies with these kids.
Well, I mean,
Well, I
Are
mean, they
there-
won't give us away.
and we have something that eats dead things.
And Jasper is still with us?
Jasper's still with you.
Good sir, you don't happen to have any affinity to sensing these your former people, the people under your house.
They do not attack me when I leave the fort, so I can go and check to see what they are doing.
Cool.
Would you mind doing that?
That's exactly, yes, I'm doing that right now, bye.
He goes out and you see him lower the drawbridge and like peeks out the window.
I mean, I'm glad he's still here.
Yeah,
I guess he's not done,
Me
but
too, you know. If only knowing we're here too.
Oh, our 5th pet.
Yeah, right?
Actually, our 6th pet.
I love that bag of hay. He comes back after a minute and says,
Well, you won't believe this. All of the citizens are collapsed and not moving anymore.
Hey.
Nice.
I ask him, did you happen to see a horse out there?
No.
Well, I mean, they were already lost, but I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, now their souls are free, and with the fate of the Reeve on the horizon, soon I will be too.
The floating skulls, are they still around? Like, are they floating in the hallways?
oh, no, there was only the one flame skull. Do you go look at the flame skull?
Oh, why not? Let's check it out.
Okay. You look at the flame skull. Give me an investigation check.
9.
I was actually going to hit up the armory one more time and see if there are any more daggers I can toss in square.
The skull is still in pieces. It's in big chunks.
I cast detect magic on it.
Detect magic on it? Yeah, you detect magic on the skull.
I don't know. I grabbed the pieces and I put it in my sack of skin.
Wow.
Okay.
So, Dyer and I have ripped open the doll.
Yes. You find an iron totem within the doll.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna...
What do you say?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
What's that? Well. I see you have acquired a third totem, and I see you found the one that belonged to young Miss Verity. How queer. How awkward. How interesting. If I remember correctly, my sister, Zilla, claimed Verity for her. Well, let's be honest, she called it an experiment, but I knew what she was up to. Her attempted coup of the coven. Yes, I saw through her plans. Thank you for taking care of such a horrible thorn in the side of my future. But I got what I needed from her.
You're welcome.
Yes.
So your sisters are dead.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Where are you?
Oh,
What are you wearing?
well,
What's your favorite color?
I think it's about time you come and see my handiwork. Why don't you take a short little jaunt westward to my cottage?
In the
And we
woods?
can have, oh yes, my cabin in the woods.
No.
I just want to see a mermaid. Is it a gingerbread house?
Well, I can make it one if you want it to be.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
But yeah.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Alright, bye. Peace. Peace out, Girl Scout. I put the totem back in my bag.
Okay.
In my chest with the 2. Well, now there's 3 totems and a heartstone. And I tell them everything that I just heard. So we have to go west to the cottage.
Go west. Sarah and Simon say that they can take the kids back.
My personal opinion, Simon, would be you go with Bethany, safeguard the kids.
I can do that fairly easily.
Trust me, like, I would love to have you along with us, but they need protection.
You got it, Captain.
Captain, huh? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Captain.
Hey, Eddies.
So yes, you find your horses. Jasper says he will ride out towards the edge of the city where the army of undead soldiers, which is currently now just corpses scattered everywhere in the courtyard of the city. They're still in the formation that they were in, but they're laying down and prone and clumped. He will tell you he will ride out towards where the army broke in on the western wall. And Simon and Bethany take the kids, ask if there's anything else they should do before they ride off.
Have Bethany keep the horn. That way, if she and Simon get separated, for whatever reason.
This is perfect because we're missing a horse, and now I have Horus, and they can have my horse.
Yes.
Great.
Before we left, I did want to raid the armory one more time to see if there were any more daggers. I can throw in the satchel.
Quiver.
You can
I don't
find.
need silver ones, just normal.
Yeah, you find normal daggers, no
Okay.
iron daggers, standard daggers. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
just I'll take a bunch. I don't know how many. Up to you.
Yeah, we'll figure.
1d12.
Right. You guys walk out and discover that all the soldiers, all the undead people in the town are now completely dead. The blue.
I'm going to rummage through the pockets as we're going.
Yeah, you find like some coppers here and there and whatnot. Yeah, some silvers.
Pieces.
It counts when you're broke.
As you go through the city, the town, you find about I'd say 7 gold pieces worth of coin. You also
Is there an old apothecary or anything like that?
You find a potion of healing.
Hey!
Find a standard potion of
Someone hold it.
I'll take it.
all of the blue bonfires that were scattered through the town, they're died out. This main streets, it's like a circular city almost. The main streets are north, south, east, and west. And the western street down the way, you can see a broken wall, and just beyond that wall, you see a graveyard. And just beyond that, way off in the distance, past the ridge of the extreme hills, there, as we will say, a small, thin stream of smoke, like from a chimney or a fire, floating up into the air and dissipating.
How many kids have this been accounted for?
Probably like 6.
So we had 2 and then 3, so it's 5.
Needless to say, burning the cottage down wouldn't be smart.
So we're still missing Primrose, Thaddeus, the twins, and Comfort and Hester.
So 6.
Hey, we're not good at controlled demolition. Do not burn the house down. This is the berserker talking now.
So it's 2 p.m. of the
Still raining?
light. It's beginning to start to clear up.
How far does it seem to the smoke?
It seems about a similar distance to the smoke. 2/3 of the distance to the smoke as is going back to the village.
Like 2 hours travel?
2 hours normal pace travel. You guys ride out that way?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. As you ride towards the western wall, the clouds do start to break away a little bit. Rays, like the very isolated rays of light from the sun, start falling down, and they begin falling down at the graveyard. Originally, the path, there was a gate there, and the path would lead straight through it, and you just happen to notice that one of the tombstones lit up. It just catches your eye.
What do we see on it?
As you look at the tombstone, you can see the name, Goody May Lothrop.
Hey, Quince, what's it say? Why is everyone looking at it?
Goody May Lothrop, Ebenezer Lothrop's ancestor.
The friend that would write the letters?
No, she's the one who made the scarecrow.
Oh, they made the scarecrow. Oh,
So
that made Norman.
So it's glowing?
A beam of sunlight
Oh, a beam of sunlight.
struck
Okay,
it.
just-
A very oddly isolated beam of sunlight just struck it.
Can I cast detect magic on it?
Did on the grave?
Yes.
You can't detect anything. That's not to say, again, it's not to say that there's nothing magical there. You're detecting on a grave. There's dirt and stuff and whatnot that it would have to travel through. Too thick. If
do-
there's
I do-
a-
Hey guys, you want to go grave robbing?
Absolutely. Right?
you guys
Any
want
shovels around?
You could travel back to town and like get some. Funnily enough, the Undertaker's shop is at the western wall, so you can you can just go get some shovels.
Yeah,
We have some shovels.
We have a lot, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't my first grave robbing, so
Sarah gives you a weary eye. She
Great
doesn't believe
rodeo.
that.
I'm gonna start, shoveling very dutifully, looking at her the whole time.
She helps. She starts helping. It doesn't take you that long to dig down to when you hit wood.
So I rolled an insight to see if I could, or insight or perception, your choice, to see if I would know about when we're about to hit the.
What did you roll? Perception. Let's call it perception because inside is people based. Yeah, you think 6 feet. That's where the phrase comes from. 6 feet under. Yeah.
How much is 6?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, hey, Sarah, almost there.
And then she conk, and she's like, God damn it. We have a Sam. Welcome back. Glad your trip went well.
Thanks.
We have a few things for Miao Zhao. So, while they're digging the grave.
Yeah, we're
No context.
Yeah.
No context.
No context.
Don't give any. Don't. I swear to God if you do.
Miao Zhao has stayed in town. The 2 Perrytons that weren't killed came and attacked. So you this is what I get paid for, you went out and you fought them. And you killed one. The other Perryton had pinned you down, and all your stuff rolled out. Everything, the potted plant, all that shit just rolled out onto the ground.
Uh-huh.
And it was standing slavering over your face, and your mace was over here, your warhammer was over here, you couldn't reach your shield, you couldn't cast a spell. And all of a sudden a vine whips it in the face.
Oh,
You both look over, and your potted plant has now woken into a shrub, and it jumps on the Perryton and starts attacking it. And so, with it distracted, you were able to finally kill the final Perryton. So, congratulations, you have your awakened shrub plant friend, who has 4 hit points or some shit like that. But I'll pull it up for you in a second. Also, you got word that everyone was going to Warwick, so you thought, oh shit, I gotta go that way. So you rode up the trail to the town. All of a sudden, you had to fight some zombies, and you were fighting zombies, and then more came, 20, 40, and you were just surrounded. You already turned undead once, and right before you have to do it again, they all drop dead. All zombies just fucking drop dead.
Oh.
Oh shit! We left them there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And then they all fucking died because you killed the reason why they were alive. Again. So you ride up to Warwick, and you just see ashen remains of bonfires throughout the city, corpses laid out, zombified. They're not alive anymore, but you're trying to ride, and then all of a sudden you see, when you get to the center of town, it's this fort, and you look to your left, towards the west, and you see these people on a hill digging out a grave, and when you ride closer, you can obviously tell it's these fucks. So there you go, Miao Zhao's back, and also you're level 5 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
So at this point, while we're digging out the grave, we notice her.
You do notice her.
Yeah, it's best not to ask you about these things, you know.
In the background,
Welcome back.
In the background, you see a carrion crawler just sniffing through graves and pawing at a few.
That's my pet. His name is Horus.
I'm not even going to ask.
While that goes on, you guys hit pay dirt, and you hit intended, and you hit the wood, and you start scraping back the dirt off it, and you realize the coffin's broken.
Yeah, someone's been here before.
Make me an investigation check.
A 1.
Yeah, someone's been here before.
Someone has definitely been here before. We're not going to find anything where... We might as well just cover it back up.
No.
I fucking hate that. I'm going to climb out.
Let's look. We did this.
No, man, it's ruined.
Perception check?
And even religion, either one, I think it's, let's say clerics also deal with, corpses and things. Both of those are fine.
I rolled a 19.
You've dealt with coffins enough because clerical stuff,
Yeah, let's not go into detail about that.
Fair.
I remember that time outside Waterdeep.
21.
21. Okay, so 21. Yeah. 21 will get you definitely this. You've been around corpses and undertaking and burials enough to know weak points of coffins. Funny enough, weak points of coffins are on the inside of coffins. But no one worries about that because who the fuck's gonna break out of a coffin? Well...
Or with somebody who's alive. Like that.
Right, exactly.
Episode in The Office.
So, looking at the wood and the design of it's just a little pine box, right? Mm-hmm. The coffin has been broken out of, not into.
Oh, we got a problem.
Yeah, and as you also look into the coffin, you look into the coffin, you see that it's not filled with a body, but it is filled with iron filings. Just filled to the brim, iron filings.
At this point, can I pull the cover off?
Yeah.
Alright, and dig through it?
You dig through the iron filings.
That's a lot of scrap.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit.
You come upon, as you're digging through the iron filings, you find something solid in the iron filings.
I grab it and I pull it out.
You pull out, at first, what looks to be like an iron dream catcher. And then you pull out further and you realize, oh, this isn't a dream catcher. It has writing all over it.
What kind of writing?
And it's cut out in the
Does anybody else
symbol.
have detect magic?
The writing,
He used it before. He didn't get anything.
you don't understand the language.
Do I?
The language,
May I?
Pam, on this iron circular disc thing, hollow disc thing, is written in the same language as what's scratched on the iron tokens.
Oh, cool. So I can read it.
Yeah, if you use comprehend languages.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
prayers to Asmodeus, and also, of which you can tell, Miao, with your religion check. This is the symbol that's cut into it like a pentagram like thing, but it's not a pentagram. It's I forgot what the Asmodeus symbol is, like a weird triangle Y looking thing. I don't know, but it's the symbol of Asmodeus scratched into it. It's prayers to Asmodeus, asking Asmodeus to bestow upon me powers in my death, so that I may be able to serve you and also
Serve you and party all night.
Yeah, party all night. Yes. It basically looks like a spell that would create a hag upon death via contract with essentially D&D Satan.
So, is this Granny? Can we deduce?
You can deduce.
Can I deduce?
You can deduce logically. Goody May Lothrop
Is Granny Mayla?
is Granny. Hags typically take different names.
Alright, I tell them everything.
No, joke's on her. I mean, I would bet that scrap metal's not even worth.
You know what?
10 gold.
I'm not satisfied here. You want to go dig up another body?
Yeah.
As
There's gotta be something worth.
Yeah.
Good.
No. I mean, that's good. There's got to be something worth around here, right?
I think this is sufficient, guys. I mean, we're dealing with devil.
That is pretty hardcore. Yes.
Okay, so now we know. Does that help us at all? Does anyone know anything about how to be good at things that are from D&D Devil, D&D Satan?
We could burn it.
I mean, we got a warlock here.
Fire works equally on everyone. I would think less on people from hell.
Pam, did you have a thought?
Yes.
On the Dreamcatcher thing.
Yeah, the Dreamcatcher thing. So if we destroy the Dreamcatcher thing, can we destroy Granny? I know, but
The fact that we're not sensing any magic from it now.
Oh,
Well,
that
I never
depends.
cast
Do
it
you-
on it
do you-
because
do you-
I do now because he said that I couldn't get anything because it was buried.
No magic in there. You think this token, this disc, was like a one-time use sort of thing? Just
so
like make
like
a thing and it's
used.
yeah.
It's spent.
Just to be
We
safe,
keep it as momentum.
Yeah, how big is it?
I dig through all the coffin. Like, there's nothing else.
There's nothing else in there.
Okay.
Think of it about the size of this bowl, so about I'd say 8 inches across.
Okay, I'll put it in there.
So here's the real question.
I was gonna say, can we use this as a frisbee to like lop somebody's head
That's
off?
I mean, it's heavy enough if you threw it.
Yeah, you take it.
You're sharpening the edges. That's
Yeah. Oh my fucking Christ! Yeah.
Like
yeah, do
those
it. Yeah.
discs in Wild Wild West that
Yeah,
cut their
yeah.
heads off.
Wait, here's the real
Okay,
question.
so
Why?
what's the damage on a chakram?
I'd say like a thrown weapon. I'd say like a 1d4 or 1d6.
Yeah, I would probably say equal to a hand axe. if
Actually,
possible.
yeah, like a 1d4 slashing.
Yeah.
I think maybe would be because there's no 1d4 slashing thrown weapons.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why was it buried with a bunch of iron files?
Why was it buried with a bunch of iron files?
Presumably.
Let's ask the
To
wizard.
make a hag.
Yeah.
Make me an Arcana check about hags and iron and stuff.
Hags and iron and stuff.
Iron maidens.
14.
14. In your teachings and what you discovered about hags with those 3 who were expelled from your school about
bitches.
it. Yeah. You know, your whole school had like a seminar, basically like a Mothers Against Hag creation. Anywho, your school had a seminar about it, and the headmaster talked about like, these are hags. These are, you just remember, these are hags, these are basics, these are what you need to look out for. Don't be one.
Don't be one or you will get chlamydia and die.
You know this.
Always use protection spells.
You know this to be an anise hag or an anise hag, but probably anise hag. Anise.
That's how you
What?
spell that.
Yeah. A-N-N.
A-N-I-S-E.
An
Or
anise.
S, just with S.
Yeah. A-N-N-I-S.
No, anise is spelled with one N. Anise.
You know.
The disc is an in anise. I almost said the wrong word.
Anus hag created. Yes.
We fought a night hag, and I don't want to fight one of these.
So anus hags are known for a few things. They like to torment the weak, and
Children.
most importantly, they like to corrupt children.
Corrupt children.
Well, they're weak. Children are weak.
And they
Have
are
you ever
used-
seen
Okay,
like
who
a
did
brawling? child.
And almost all importantly, they are known as one of the more powerful hags that you can run into.
How much more powerful than the average
Wait, so
hag we
what
run
do we...
into?
Like grind your bones into power.
They like to do what to children? I'm sorry. They like to corrupt.
What exactly does that mean?
You'll know this. When an Annis hag feels especially cruel, she disguises herself as a kindly-looking elderly woman, approaches a child in a remote place, or by other means, and gives it an iron token that it can use to confide in her. Over time, Granny convinces the child that it's okay to have bad thoughts and do bad things, and maybe run away to come to Granny's house.
So that doll.
Yes.
Yes.
Dolls.
I didn't know that there were dolls.
And a sword.
Dolls and wooden swords and shit.
Sword.
Yeah. Some shit went down.
All those tokens.
Damn, this granny been going to work.
I'm so glad to have Meow back.
Wait, so convince them to run away. What does she do with them after that?
Oh, well, hags will like to do a few things with children.
That's gross.
Eat them, chiefly among them. Yes, you nailed it on the head.
I was thinking Hansel and Gretel.
Well,
Where do you think that comes from?
yeah. Eat them, and then they will, like Perrytons, birth more hags. Except these hags, they look normal until the age of around 13, and then their hag powers pop into existence.
Hag herpes?
Wait, hold on a second. So how many kids in the town are 13?
The ones that are missing.
Yeah, but they're the ones that need to be eaten to be turned into.
Yeah.
So she currently has one 13.
Unless she's been doing this for a long time.
And we're already boned.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got Agatha Wolf back. Never mind. There's currently one 13-year-old
Bethany
in
that's
presence.
from out of town?
It is a boy though.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Can boys become hags? No.
No.
He
They'll
got
give
eaten
birth to a
most
girl.
They become Humbert.
They become what?
I don't know, Humbertos.
Harambe.
They become Harambe.
Hags are homes.
Homes.
We gotta get Sarah's kids back.
Yeah, if there's a shit ton of iron in here, what do you guys want to do with this?
Sarah says, I think it'll be poetic justice if I use this iron to make some weapons later after we take care and get my kids back.
Can we just lift out the casket real quick?
It's fucking heavy.
It's full of iron.
And also the wood's broken. If you tried to pick it up, all the iron would probably fall out.
We'll still have to deal with that later then.
Yeah, speaking of graves, as you guys crest the hill, you see an older graveyard, an older section, with a bunch of holes in it. Like fucking hole. Dirt moved.
Oh.
Yeah, like dirt moved as if
From
stuff
the inside?
As if stuff exploded out.
God damn.
Are there yellow spotted lizards?
Alright, just beat us to it.
I'm not sure I would want to be around when these things were opening up.
I didn't know we weren't already around for it. We were just like surrounded by the undead.
Well, I mean, that's
Sure.
basically, but yeah.
I think we're okay.
It is in the direction of the smoke, so unless you want to walk around it.
No, we'll forge ahead.
As you forge ahead and you look at the tombstones, you notice a lot of them are male names. There are some female names among them. Chiefly, though, one of the most important pieces of information that separates them from graves you've seen before are ranks.
Do they mean anything to the soldier?
Yeah. They're basically army ranks.
Okay.
Infantry, just standard private.
Does he
Nothing
have
that stands
any
out.
idea of like what war this was from?
Yeah. The dates coincide with the war between the local giants and the nation of Cormyr, the very early nation of Cormyr. I think might even before Cormyr was Cormyr, but whatever. We'll just say Cormyr blanket term. This is the famous war that everyone talks about.
And they're empty now?
They're empty now.
But we didn't see it. I mean, we saw some that looked like peasants that were armed like soldiers, but we didn't see anything that was
I mean, skeletons, zombies with arms and whatever.
Great.
Wait, didn't during the first hag attack, didn't she like say these are my the soldiers or whatever, like they came out of the ground.
Yeah. You mean during the second hag stuff? Monologue?
Yeah.
Yeah, she talked about soldiers during that.
They did.
She
was trying to build an army. Yeah, and you remember there was an army of undead that was trying to break into Warwick, that did break into Warwick. That's how Warwick got conquered.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That was the Night Hag's doing, you believe.
So what do we see more down the road?
Jasper was here, and his narrative of everything that
Jasper dictates everything I just said.
Miao Jasper. Jasper Miao.
Oh!
A very undead noble stands in front of you. He's missing one half of his jaw and his right eye.
we fought him at some point.
What is this, hocus pocus?
He smells like a mix, yes, he smells like a mix of perfume and rot.
We tried.
What happened to Farmhand guy?
He went back to town.
With Bethany.
And a couple of kids.
Mm-hmm. Bethany, who you haven't met before.
No.
It's good. It's good that you haven't met her.
Why?
Because we're not entirely sure if she would have tried
She's a harlot.
But I mean, I wouldn't go that strongly, but, you know, she knows some things. That's all I'm going to
Very
say.
friendly.
Damn it, Dyer.
Well, hey.
Damn it, Draven. All women are queens.
Turns head.
Go grab
very
my crown
slowly.
real quick.
Dyer's about to say something, but thinks better of it.
So, where do you go? My God. Where do you guys go?
Venturing forward.
As you venture forward,
Yay.
it does take you a while. You get your short rest over there. As you ride, your short rest ends when you reach a break in the tree line. There's a distinction. As you reach the break in the tree line, you notice that it goes from dead, super sucky dead, and there's a little stream. And on the other side of the stream, it's beautiful, autumnal, multicolored
I disbelieve.
leaves.
I'm going to try and disbelieve.
It's literally, that's what everyone sees, and it's like the most picturesque, clear forest ever.
I cannot believe that is... No.
Right. The trees are not lined up like in rows and columns, but there's no shrubbery, if there is a bush, it's like a nice berry bush or whatever, but it's completely, perfectly picturesque. It's, you can see birds flying around through there, there's squirrels jumping from branch to branch. The sunbeams are idyllically filtering through the canopy, casting shades of ox blood and rust and saffron all along the forest floor.
I pick a berry.
Okay.
I eat the berry.
It's a blueberry.
What color was that berry?
What color was the berry?
It was the color of a blueberry.
We'll see in about an hour.
You have a potion of vitality, so you're good.
Now we have a health potion.
Yeah.
Is there a
Does he have
waterfall?
some kind of like eating disorder where he just like pick things up and eat it?
Oh my god.
That is a thing, though. And
Yeah, it is a thing.
Listen, he mentioned the berries.
They could have been like eyeballs or something.
And fucking Disney birds, I swear to God.
Well,
Those are a species.
Okay, so what do we see?
Quincy's now crossed the little stream. It's placid. It's not running.
Oh, right. I guess I didn't die.
Yeah.
I'm alive, guys.
Alright, it's good. Go across.
You go across, yeah.
I did not
it's very
take
idyllic.
damage by crossing the stream.
There is a little stone path running through the forest at the place where you've crossed the stream. It's marked by little rough cut stones, like a cobblestone road, but they're spaced apart. Like there's plenty of dirt in between them. And they lead off a curvy little trail off to the west.
Is that the only trail?
Yeah, that's the only trail.
Is
Let's follow
that
the
still
road, guys.
in the direction of the fog or the smoke?
Mm-hmm. Also, Draven, someone taps you on the shoulder.
My left shoulder or my right shoulder?
Right shoulder.
I look to my left.
No one's there.
Okay. Now I look to my right.
No one's there.
Great.
Somebody messing with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
What happened?
Nothing. Continue.
Okay, you guys continue down the road a little bit, and then you round a tree, and standing in the middle of the cobblestone trail, looking directly at you, is Norman, standing in the middle of the road.
Knife out.
Yeah,
You and me.
Axe out.
he doesn't react. Draven, someone pulls your hair harshly in the back.
What
of your head.
the? I look back.
Nothing.
Okay, look
Now,
back.
now I'm looking around like, okay, what the hell's going on? Like,
Mm-hmm.
do you guys notice?
Norman's not moving.
Norman's not moving.
Ooh, it's a
Is
ghost.
Norman like, up on...
No, he's not. He's standing like a spooky ass living scarecrow.
Alright, so I tell them, I'll be like, yo, listen guys, I thought you were messing with me, but something's messing with me.
I brandish the new axe. I charge Norman.
Norman doesn't move.
I cut Norman.
You roll to attack with disadvantage.
Great.
He's taking the dodge action.
Cool. Well, that's a 2.
You miss.
6.
Yeah,
Roll the other one too again.
you miss. Norman runs away up the trail.
How fast?
At first, he's running 30 feet. He would be about 50 feet away from you-ish, because you see Quincy start charging, and then we're not doing initiative right now. But,
Cast Eldritch Blast.
roll to hit.
And can I run after and chuck a knife?
Yeah, you can do that.
14, and what was it plus? 6.
You hit him.
I'll save the knife.
Okay, you'll save him.
Hold up, I gotta roll for each one, right? Because it's 2 beams?
Yes, it's
So-
2 beams.
Nope.
That failed.
Nope, don't make that. I critically failed that. So one of them will hit a 6, and then the other one will...
Well, one, it fizzles out, and then you hear from your right hip, you hear someone saying, "Wow, you really suck at this." And then you take 8 points of force damage as 3 magic missiles hit you in the face.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Does anybody notice that?
And they seem to be coming up from your bottom right. You all see it. From the leather human skin bag,
That's what...
these 3 magic missiles fly out and hit him in the face. And then out from the bag floats the reformed flame skull. Why did you pick it up? And now it's floating there. Roll initiative.
That's really cool.
For all of us?
Roll initiative for all of you. Yeah.
Why did you take it?
Wow, 4.
Norman's running away by this point. He's going. He's gone.
8.
4.
Hey!
Okay.
What's it plus?
It's plus your dex.
5.
9.
You go for me.
Okay, I have 6. 6.
Did we all roll below 10?
Yeah.
Well, it
Can
rolled
we
a
do-
1, so it doesn't. The first thing it does is it flies out of your bag 40 feet in the air. So,
Oh, cast
and
up.
that happens, and then we roll initiative. Yeah. Who goes first?
Me.
Why did you pick up the bag?
I wanted it. No, why did you pick up the skull? No, this is great though. I like it.
Okay. So, Pam, you're up first. Flame Skull obviously looks like nothing has happened to it. Brand new, fresh out of the box. Shit. It's 40 feet in the air, flying now.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Told the dead.
Told the dead? Okay.
It's not good.
I forget what worked last time and what didn't work.
Can I silence it?
You might could, actually.
Sounds like it's not an area. It could move out of it. We don't even know if its magic requires a vocal.
Can you target silence on a creature?
You can target silence at a point, so in the air is a point. You
But
target
the
silence.
the area doesn't follow the creature.
It doesn't, yeah, unfortunately. That is one thing. So you told the dead, it has to roll
Wisdom.
wisdom. Well, it rolled a 10. It doesn't give any bonuses to that, so it fails. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
So 1d8 necrotic
Mhm.
damage.
Because it's fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Oh, well, that's a roll, I guess.
Jumanji.
3.
All right. You do notice that it seems to be taking that in stride, so it's possibly resistant to it.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot what it was last time.
And that's fine. That's totally fine. I mean, it just popped out of the fucking bag, so, you know, it's obviously just pick something and
There's
do
a
it.
skull! Battle!
Yeah.
Cantrip.
Yeah, but it does 2 damage, so 2 out of 3 for that. Next up is Dire. What do you do? It's floating in the air.
So I'm gonna just put my hands up, like, hey dude, we already killed you once. Why don't you come down here and we'll go across the mayhem, help us kill a hag.
The other one.
It looks at you, the violet eyes, like sort of nods. It sort of nods.
I swear to God!
Maybe we get another pet.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's my mission
Miao
to
Zhao,
collect
what
as
do you
many
do?
pets as possible.
What do you do?
That's your whole turn.
I'm ready silence.
Wait, what?
I'm ready silence.
Okay, you ready, silence?
But I'm gonna second him on it.
Okay.
Because apparently I'm really good at persuasion as well. The last time-
Yeah, that's right, back up.
Quincy, what do you do?
Exactly what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Draven, what do you do?
Get back in my satchel!
The flame skull floats down as like, first off, bro, we're not doing the satchel thing. Like, fuck that, no. So, like, you can go fuck yourself. And it mage hands 2 birds, and it's like, you see these? I poked you on the shoulder with these. Are you dead or something, bro? So we're not doing the satchel thing. You guys I'm gonna be honest. You guys are pretty good at what you do, but like, man, I'm a free spirit now. I'm not gonna fucking go around being some people's commanded little whatever thing.
We're not. We're not commanding you. We're just asking you, hey, wanna help out? That's it. You want free spirit and whatnot.
You know what? Quincy emerges from his face palm. Do you have a name? What do we call you?
Russell.
Russell.
Hey, Russ. Well, I tell you, you hang with us. You know what? I'm gonna take out like the bag of jewels, right? You fish out like just a couple of rather nice looking ones. You're gonna get paid.
Yeah. I mean, I like that idea, and that floats up 40 feet and is like, or I could just fireball you all to death and take everything and then fly away.
I could just silence you and do not have that ability.
That ain't gonna work out for you the way you think it is. I mean...
Yeah.
So...
I need to just help us, man.
Wait.
Benefits
Russell.
Yeah, bro.
Do you even... I mean, like, I know you've got the birds, right? When I make birds.
Yeah,
but, like,
man.
how much can you realistically carry?
I mean, I'm a skull, man. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
By the way, I'm going to ready in action to dodge if it looks like he's going to cast anything.
Look, man, let's all be cool here. How about this? You guys, I fucking hate these hags. All right, so how about this? I'll tell you one thing, man. This bitch, you really want to fuck with her? Like, I was a gift, okay, from her to Dreadzilla, and I was gonna be.
Was that her name?
Yeah.
Was her name?
What's her name?
She did now.
So, like, one, thank you for freeing me. Two, I'm not going back there, man, because I know she knows some shit to make me, you know, float up 40 feet in the air and fireball you of not my own volition. So, like...
Yeah, no, if you're going to do that, I would want it to be your own volition.
Yeah, right, man, you know?
Okay,
yeah.
so...
But I could always command
Your
you
fireball,
to stop.
your choice.
Right. Yeah, man. See, this guy gets it.
What?
Not only were you fucking with me, but you hurt me.
Yeah, dude, because you kept me in a bag.
I think you gotta have it. Like, you gotta give it to him, man. Yeah.
You step out of this, Miao Zhao.
Hold on, wait.
I want to roll intimidation on this guy.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready an action to hit him as soon as he does it.
So listen, I'm 2 seconds away from shattering you. Literally the spell.
Okay. I
don't want to do that because it takes some balls for you to fuck with me.
I'm the headless. I'm just the head, dude. I ain't got no balls.
It takes some molars.
Yeah, fair.
Take some molars.
Does he have molars?
So how about you just give us the information we want, or rather the information we need, and I
had a root canal or anything.
Don't shatter.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Boop. 5.
That's a 5.
This is what.
It doesn't seem to. He seems
It's like an 11.
Yeah, you're like shouting next to him, and he's kind of like just ignoring you.
Russell.
Yeah.
If you're a free spirit now, what's keeping you from leaving?
Fuck, man, this guy gets it, and he flies away.
I like that skull.
See you guys round, bros.
There goes our pet.
What are you gonna do?
I would take the 2 jewels and just like chuck them at him.
He mage hand catches them and puts them like in his jaw and like carries like, yay. What are you gonna do?
Look great.
Yeah. No, he floats them in his eye sockets. There you go.
I was gonna say fashion them into like some grills.
Right? Don't put Russell
You
in
know
the
what
bag.
happened? We didn't get fireballed, you fucks.
Make Arcana or Religious checks, both of you. Pam and Miao.
22. 17.
Both of you know that flame skulls regenerate themselves after an hour, and you can only stop that from happening by doing remove curse or pouring holy water onto the remains of the skull.
Oh fuck, I have like this much left.
Holy water?
Yeah.
I could bless some water.
Yeah, but he's already,
Yeah, but he's gone.
he's fucking gone. And he has to be dead when you do it, so
Well,
there you
I wasn't there, but I had no idea he had a skull in his fucking satchel.
He didn't! It was just a bag of skin!
So we look at the satchel. It's made of human skin.
He picked up the fragments of the skull and put them in there.
One of the souvenirs.
No, I'm so glad you did that because it made my day. I did not think that the one thing I thought Russell was just gonna reform and just be like, "Fuck yeah, man! I'm just gonna fly on the fuck out of here." I did not think that the one thing that. Never mind. Things happen and they're beautiful.
Really bit me in the ass there.
Yeah, yeah. He would have if he wasn't in a bag.
Yeah, right?
I mean, he could have floated out and bit you in the ass still.
He was going to keep on fucking with you. He was going to fireball centered on you. If you didn't, like, do something.
So I did something.
So, anyway,
that makes me really happy that Russell is going to go on to lead a life of terrorizing the innocent.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna fireball Ront. No, he's gonna fireball Hal.
So,
that makes me even happier.
You can see
fire resistance yet from all those fireballs.
As you guys turn to pay back attention to the road, you can see down the distance, peeking out from behind a tree, is Norman.
I run.
You run?
I run.
What do all of you do?
All right, Norman, just, time to face the music.
And Norman, as soon as he sees Quincy run towards him, he starts running up the trail.
I continue to run.
You all run?
Or come on.
Wait, is he helpful or is he not helpful?
He tried to kill Quincy, so Quincy wants
You are in a horse.
I went down.
Yeah.
He downed me in combination with some fucking Will-O-Wisp did most of the work, but he was there. Fuck him. No, Will-O-Wisps are literally they will fuck you up. Don't fight them.
Will-O-Wisp?
I have learned, don't fight them.
Yeah, why would you fight them?
I was we didn't know what was going on.
So I'll run after also, just be like, Quincy, careful.
Yeah, don't forget, you are also on horses. I just remember I would have changed probably some things, but
I ride.
You ride? You are trying to ride him down?
I ride.
You ride? You try to
ride!
We ride, yes.
I slither.
Do you try to ride him down?
Yeah.
Are you attacking them with the axe?
I must.
I mean, yeah.
I must, because
because
he's made of wood.
Yes, you have an urge to attack him with the axe.
Yes.
Yes. He's dashing, he can't dodge, so make an attack.
I'm getting an image of him, his arms flapping like in a Naruto.
Yeah, pretty much, yes. That's exactly what What's your bonuses, Pierre?
+6. That's a 1, dude.
That's a 1?
This is the best.
Oh! I thought you rolled a 4.
No.
The top half of his body just goes fucking limp, and he's just running with his head flopping between his legs.
Okay.
And you ride over him with your swing.
Okay, does anything terrible happen?
No.
I have extra attack.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Do you come back around?
How far is Norman from all of us?
I'd say after the ride down, probably 600 feet. I mean,
Did you roll a natural 20?
You rolled a 1 and then a 20.
How the fuck?
With the same die.
Spectrum.
Oh, there you go. Then do the.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2d8 and 2d4.
Yeah, there you go.
1, 2, 4, 10,
12
13?
plus 1, 13.
You come back around, you slice Norman in half, his legs fall down, and now he's just arms. He looks up at you, he turns up the road and starts walking on his arms as fast as he can up the fucking road.
Can I
keep going.
Is he a small creature now?
Yes, he is. And his movement speed is half. Because he is half.
Can I ride up, jump on him and grapple him?
Yes, you can. Roll with advantage.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
It's only a straw wound.
23?
Yep, you grapple him so good you turn him into a straw man argument.
Basically, get him get him in a half Nelson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Yeah,
On him, it's a full Nelson.
No, guys, it's a half Norman.
I give him a half Norman.
This would be a full. This would be a full.
Okay. Where are you going, huh?
He motions up the road.
Why? What's up there? Huh?
He with his little twiggy arms, he's like,
I don't think he can talk, guys.
he nods at Miao.
Right in the throat.
I think
Norman.
he just says yes
Norman,
or no.
answers.
He's digging in his straw.
I will hold his
Alright.
to prevent him from.
Guys. Hold on a second. I dig through his chest.
You dig through his chest.
No, don't. Okay, go.
So you see him shiver as if you're tickling him for a second, and then you find
That's creepy.
a paper in there.
Pull out the paper.
It's written in like flowy common. Come to my little cottage.
That's okay.
I have business to discuss with you.
Is it addressed to anyone in particular?
Signed, Granny.
Signed, Granny, addressed
So Norman, did you write that?
To the Hag Killers.
Norman, did you write that?
He shakes his head.
Who's it for?
With his fingers, he like points at you since his hands are bound.
So, you know, Quincy here, he kind of owes you. I mean, he did chop you in half, so I don't know. Do you think you guys are square now? So Norman, I understand you can't speak, but what now? Huh? What now?
He motions up the road.
Yeah, I mean,
Does everybody have a crow?
Wait. Norman, are you leading us into a trap?
He shakes his head.
Can we roll insight on a scarecrow? Half a scarecrow? Is that
Does
even?
anybody have a pen?
Roll insight.
Roll a
I
scarecrow
don't have a
check.
pen.
Roll scarecrow check.
A quill. Does anybody have a quill?
No, but it's a 15. It's still decent.
Nice.
16.
Add the one up me.
Little shit.
Wait, where'd all
I'm
these come
basically
from?
facing the back of his head, so I can't tell.
Where did all these come from?
17.
Mike.
18.
Yeah.
Where'd all these come
You
from?
guys are all. He's not lying.
So, you know, if we let you go, are you going to go on, like, you know, terrorizing and killing people?
He shrugs.
I mean, it's good enough for me.
Well,
I'll start like I'm going to let him go.
Whoa. Do you mind showing us the way?
Norman nods.
Wait. Norman, can you feel pain?
Keep him.
He shrugs.
You guys want to watch him burn?
Craven!
Norman backs away on his
thing.
pole.
I'm not even gonna lie here.
Are you still holding him? He's trying to back away in his pocket.
No one's going to burn you yet, don't worry. So, I guess I'll like walk over to where his legs are and like, you know, kind of hold him by the scruff, pick up the legs and just kind of like...
When his legs touch his body, you see the straw start to intertwine around itself, and then where Quincy cut him in half through his tunic, you see new thread coming and like threading him together around the stitching.
I forgive you, okay? I don't know about Quince. Quince is probably still
nods his
pissed
head.
off.
Norman
I mean, you know,
nods his head.
but I forgive you.
I just do this at the scarecrow.
You see his eyes roll back in like weird.
Does he have eyes?
I mean, they're red dots.
I'm literally
Red
going
dots, and like he opens up and there's Twiggy and he hisses.
I'm literally going to pull out the knife, put it like right under his chin, like, don't do that. Don't do that to Quince.
He retracts everything.
Okay. All right. We got a good thing going here.
Yeah.
Go
So
for it.
he wants to lead you down the trail. Do you follow? Sure. Okay. It takes a while.
Oh, I didn't yell before. Belladonna.
Got it. It takes a while, about another hour, but it's a calm journey down the trail. It's very idyllic. Then you round these extreme foothills.
Oh wait, am I still smelly?
I don't know. And the smoke rising into the sky. You get closer to it, and as you round this one bend in the trees, you can see up ahead there is a house. Cottage, but it doesn't look like it's made of wood or stone.
Does it look like it's made out of?
Well, I don't know, Pierre. From this distance, it looks like it could be made out of gingerbread.
Shut up. Like that one.
Like that
Like
one.
that one.
I like that one.
Okay. Tree cover around leading up to the house? Question mark.
Thick oaks, but they're not too far spaced apart. No shrubbery. No, I mean a berry bush every once in a while. Also, you can see dangling from branches in the trees, dolls and different toys, wooden toys, painted, dangling from the trees via like thin rope and whatnot at branches at different intervals.
Oh, I like
Can I,
this
like,
shit.
Can I reach up and touch one?
As soon as you touch one, all around you, all of you start hearing like voices faint, as if from different points in the trees, children playing, laughing, sometimes singing.
Yeah, Norman.
I definitely don't like this shit.
I'll like let it go. Like, Norman, did Granny May here, did she make you?
He nods his head.
I cast Sacred Flame
On
Norman.
We knew this! This isn't new information!
He makes a dex save. What's your spell save DC? 12? He jumps out of the way and he looks at you and he shrugs like, what? Really? And he runs to the cottage.
She knows we're here now.
I mean, she probably knew we were here when we touched it. We'll see you later, Norman.
He opens the gingerbread door and shuts it.
Do you have any healing spells?
Yeah.
Can I, like, get some of that?
Can I get it on that action, too? Oh, God, yeah, you have...
I have Cure Wounds.
Why is everyone so aggro all the time?
Because we're all chaotic.
I'm not.
You're not aggro all the time. Yet.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
It's a small gingerbread cottage. There are windows in there. You can see movement inside of the building. There's many creatures moving about inside. Roll me perception check.
We're talking like small creatures?
Small creature. There are a couple of large figures moving in there. Some you can hear when Norman went in. You can hear some voices and then like a loud cackle. I don't know if you can hear this cackle, but someone is speaking and like talking to presumably Norman.
Okay, so she knows we're here.
And then you can hear someone talking as if they're barking orders.
A different voice or the same voice that cackled?
Same voice that cackled.
Okay. I'm assuming it's me.
I dismount and start like... Well, how far is it from where we are to the house?
60 feet.
Is there tree cover? Are we past it, or...?
You're not past it. The house has like a I'd say a 15-foot yard surrounding it, quote unquote.
Okay.
So you could get 20 feet, 15 feet at most from the door, and there not be any like...
Okay, I move into tree cover.
Okay. The trees are thick enough you can, like, thick, round enough you can hide behind them easily.
Yay, cool.
So could anything else, you figure.
Yay,
I think I chose mine too. Third level.
Yay, Halloween and fear and expectations.
How are you like this?
Yay, Chekhov's tree.
What did you
Chekhov's trunk.
No, you don't do that, because if that's the metaphor, then it's a tree ant.
Oh, right, it is. What do the rest of you do?
Or, like, literally someone picks it up and uses it as a weapon.
I cast just like mass healing word.
Mass healing word.
Yeah, from
wow. Wait, how many people does it affect?
Is
60
third level
feet
level
instantaneous.
you cast
As you call any words of restoration,
So, yep.
up to 6 creatures at your choice.
So that'll get everyone.
Wow. Yeah.
Practically everyone who's...
What do we roll?
Who's...
Within range, hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Nice.
I cast Mage Armor right now.
Alright, yeah, so everyone heals 4.
Okay.
Yay!
Nice. We're gonna go talk to Granny.
Apparently. I mean, I'm chilling here and seeing what happens, but...
Sarah, let's go get your kids.
I mean, I'm in tree
She
cover.
cracks her knuckles, and she's like, they better be fucking alive.
I
She
second that.
gets it. She gets it.
I mean, like, real talk. Either they are, and that's fine, or the hag lied to us and we've been fucked from the start. So...
But I mean...
They do like torturing.
That's also true. I'm actually fearful for Sarah herself.
You guys get to the door, and you can hear from inside,
Oh, come on in, the door's open.
Okay, I open the door.
You open the door. You see, standing around, scattered, actually an active group, tying things to the walls of the gingerbread house, tying tables down, like taking rope and like securing shit, cabinets and whatnot, tying things as if prepping.
Like, through what? It's a wall. Like,
there's hooks and things on it.
Okay.
Yeah, they just tie rope things, like they tie chairs down and whatnot. You can see a few creatures. You can see a huge person. Think of a medium-sized creature, but Goliath-sized medium-sized creature. Seems to be a patchwork.
So about as big as a medium-sized creature can get.
Yes, about as big as a medium-sized creature can get. A person, but they look Frankensteinian, like as if They were made of different parts of people.
Okay, adult parts of people?
Adult parts of people.
Okay.
Yes. Adult parts of people.
At least it's not childlike parts of people.
Yes, that's true. You can see Norman also there now tying things down.
Hey Norman, hey buddy.
You can see a huge creature that looks like a giant two-legged frog. It's a large creature. Anyone want to roll Arcana on this? They can.
Sure.
Yes, I do.
I do.
I rolled a 5.
I'll take a shot.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 2.
I have 19.
Pam.
Top of
Top of my class!
Yes.
I need to get you a shirt.
That's what we need.
I want a
9.
hoodie.
Alright, so Pam, you know this to be a Banderhob. A Banderhob is a hybrid of shadow and flesh. Through dark magic, these components take on an enormous and vile humanoid shape resembling a bipedal toad. In this form, a Banderhob temporarily serves its creator as a thug, a thief, and a kidnapper.
See, you're saying all of that, but in my head, all I'm hearing is, hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal.
Yeah. Birthed by hags. In the earliest days of the world, a coven of night hags devised a ritual that led to the creation of the first Banderhob. Make note, Russell was a spy for Granny. Just reminding you of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
a hag that knows the ritual might be willing to teach it for the right price. Some other dark fae and powerful fiends also know of the process, as do a few mortal mages. Instructions might also be found in a tome devoted to debased wizardry.
Sure. Great. Cool.
Basically, born thug from the night hag. They're nasty. They are horrible things.
Anything else?
anyone else?
Yes. Traveling back and forth between little things, tying little things down. A bunch of small creatures. They look to be covered in a thin layer of dark ooze, but they have a humanoid shape. They look like goblins, but smaller and uglier. Pam, with your Arcana check, you know these to be boggles. They're creatures that are born out of loneliness, basically conjured. Or, yeah, they're basically little kids will sometimes spawn a boggle if they're scared. And it will serve as their friend for a little bit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So then you also hear shrieking, like 1,000 children's voices shrieking in the back of the cottage. And in a cage, you see a gibbering mouther. Think of a creature that looks like it's comprised of a bunch of mouths writhing with tentacles. It's almost a Cthulhian horror sort of creature.
And that's in a cage?
That's in a cage.
And how many boggles are there?
I'd say there are about 10. Just a fuck ton. And then you see, standing, hulking, in the center of the cottage, this hag.
Granny.
Yeah. Her arms are like fucking Bluto from Popeye the Sailor. No, I'm not joking. They're huge, and they look like they're made of iron. And she has
stalagmites or stalactites?
Hanging tight to the ceiling, might trip on them. Stalagmites, thank you, coming out of her back. And they look to be made of iron, solid iron. And she holds out in front of you a tray of gingerbread men with glasses of milk. 2 trays, one in each hand.
This is a gingerbread house?
This gingerbread house.
I'm going to take a little bit of the door and just break it off.
She's like, oh, that's okay.
This is quite a fantastic menagerie you've got going on here. Where are the kids?
Well, the kids are, yes, well, that's what we are going to discuss about the
Read and
kids.
you know the word menagerie?
I don't know.
I heard it once.
1 wisdom saving throw. What I roll? 15?
We're gonna do this.
15.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, so does the gingerbread actually make you insane?
We don't know.
You don't know what the gingerbread does.
We don't know if
How does it taste?
It tastes like good gingerbread. It tastes very tasty. Like the most delicious gingerbread you've ever had.
You know, you're not much of a loco, but I mean, you can bake.
Well, it's an old recipe. Yes, from Asmodeus himself.
Oh, really?
Yes!
Well, if I ever
That
meet him,
make
I'm
it
gonna have to
brand
give him a... Wait, come on, where are the kids?
Oh, that's right. Children, come on out. Say hello to your heroes.
And you don't see children come out. Instead, you see peeking out from like table legs and behind counters little cloth dolls. And two in particular who look the spit image of one another run up to Sarah's pants legs and start pulling on them and like looking up. And Sarah,
Hold it together, Sarah. I'm not even looking at her. Like, hold it together. We're gonna save him. Hold it together.
She can't speak. She just drops everything she's holding and just gets on her knees, and she's in shock. She can't move. The other dolls are crowding around your legs, all of your legs, going to each of you. Their little fingerless appendages, cloth appendages, are just waving about, trying to get your attention.
No, I don't like children. Get these things away from me.
Do you like just nudge one with your foot? like have your tail just sort of like push one away? Yeah.
She's like, well, here are the children.
How many dolls can I fit in my bag?
Why would you? Do you want to traumatize these? You could fit.
They've been traumatized enough.
Yeah, they've been traumatized enough. How many dolls? How many kids are left? Also of note, the Anise hag looks massively pregnant.
What? Great.
Okay.
Fantastic.
But you count all of the remaining children here. It doesn't look like whatever that was.
I guess her face isn't one that only a mother could love.
Hey, Mao, can you help Sarah? I think we're gonna need her.
You can fit all of the dolls in your bag. Do you do so?
Yes.
Okay. The Anise hag doesn't stop you.
Well, it's fine. You can take them. They won't change. Or my name isn't Granny May Gristlegums.
Oh my god.
That's a
Gristle gums? I mean, that's the best you could come up with. You got spikes on your back, and you're talking about your gums?
Well, like, what would you suggest?
No,
She smiles,
Spiky back.
and there are bits of flesh stuck in between her iron-filed teeth.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's why I'm called Granny May Gristlegums.
I take it back.
Metal.
Oh, well, as impressive as that is, does it take a lot of work maintaining those? Because if
Maintaining?
rust and...
It's magic.
Does anybody have the
How can we remove
catcher?
what? Oh,
I think...
She does.
yeah, I do. I have the destructo disc.
Destructo disc!
She says,
I have a proposition for you, if you will.
Okay.
One, well, you already have the kids, but they won't be kids unless...
Are they dead?
Unless we help you, is that
They're-
what
Well, help is a bit of a stretch.
It's a curse, right?
I don't
Something.
need your help.
What, but you want us to,
We
like,
don't
you
know
know,
the exact-
rough someone up?
Sure.
You want us...
Well, you can do anything of your own volition if you want. However, if you let me leave this place, I tire of it. And besides, I think my specific brand of torture pales in comparison to what lies for this area of the forest in the future. Thank you, by the way, for killing my two sisters.
Oh, it was fun.
Yes,
I do it again in a
I hated
heartbeat.
them. They were absolute
I hated them too,
twats.
actually.
Yes, I hated
You know,
them.
I mean, I respected them, and, like, I kind of liked them, not gonna lie, but, like, really deep down, I wanted to kill them.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you did, because they were useless to me now.
What's her face almost drilled me in the head.
Yeah, that was, like...
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really rude.
What was her name?
Oh, yes, Dreadzilla, yes.
Was that her name?
Yes, Dreadzilla Knucklebones.
Oh.
Now that they're dead, I'm not beholden to stay here anymore. And I've learned all I needed to from them, so what's a granny gonna do? Except leave. And so that's what I wish to do. I'm packing to move, as you can see. It would have caught me at a bad time.
Right, I mean, but, so you know, that's great and all. I mean, that's fine. Go. But I mean, you know, we got these kids now who are like dolls. I mean, what are we gonna do about this? This is a bit of a dilemma for us.
Here's the deal. If you let me leave, as soon as I'm far enough away, I will change them back.
I do not believe you.
Well,
I don't believe you either. I don't believe you either.
well, you're going to have to take my word for it, because if you kill me, they'll remain dolls.
Is that true? I mean, if we kill it,
Forever.
does the curse go away?
I'll roll insight on that.
sure.
I'm straight up asking the mage.
Yeah, I don't know. Would I know that?
Roll me Arcana.
Can I roll it too?
Oh yeah, you can remove curse, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Also, if you were rolling insight, what?
10.
11.
10? Okay.
I'll roll insight. Sure.
Okay. Who's rolling insight? Who's rolling arcana?
Yeah,
I'm Arcana.
Okay.
11.
I'll roll insight.
9.
Like that.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
20.
And you rolled
20.
a what? Arcana?
Yeah, no, insight.
Okay. Starting with the people who rolled 10 or whatever.
10 or less.
11. All right. You
No,
guys
I think 10.
feel like she's telling the truth. Like she's going to do. You guys. She does not seem to be displaying anything that is a lie.
Okay.
To your Arcana check.
Yeah.
Magic like this. This seems to be the level of true polymorph. But it's corrupted. It's different. But this is some sort of transmutation magic that.
Next level shit.
Yeah, it's some next level shit.
The one who rolls a natural 20.
To your insight, she's telling you the truth, and she doesn't seem worried because, statistically speaking, 3 large creatures, a bunch of boggles who seem to be helping her out, then a scarecrow. She has you outnumbered, probably has you outgunned,
I wouldn't say.
and she knows magic.
And she's made
I
of
have
metal.
silence ready.
True,
Not all spells have a vocal component.
that's true.
Plus, Annis Hag
What?
can probably rip us in half.
They are
Like,
strong.
She has metal arms.
She
She's
looks.
made of metal.
Let me say this. I'll give you this with your 20 insight check. Her arms look strong enough to give her a strength score of 21.
Fuck you. Okay.
I can grab her.
It'll quickly turn into floor grappling.
No.
No.
Look, I
did.
was second that grapple because I'm a grappler too.
Can we not talk about floor grappling with the old iron
pregnant hag.
pregnant hag?
Cookies?
Well, how many? So
These ones aren't enchanted, I guarantee it.
I'll roll,
Yeah, but you
I'll roll
haven't
insight
had-
on
okay.
Yes, okay.
how many hours has it been?
You're pregnant. I can't do that in the voice.
Yeah, she's lying. Very enchanted. 17 on your. Wait. You had a question?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the hag of like you're pregnant.
Yes, I want to start a new coven.
Who's the lucky don't know.
Oh, someone from Warwick before they... I was going to let Dreadzilla turn the whole town into zombies because she likes doing those things. It's crazy lady she was. Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, she's really
Yes,
into
he
that
does.
sort of thing.
Yes, he does. She gave me a couple of down payment tributes from the town, and this is the result.
Don't you eat that from a child though? Like don't you get pregnant from a
She
child?
smiles and is like,
Where do you think this came from?
What child did you eat?
Not one of these children. The children I'm giving back to you. Besides, their parents are undead. Well, now dead again. So
Dead
What?
and dead.
Child did you eat?
one who I didn't get the name from in Warwick. Do you ask your chickens what their names are before you fry them?
Actually. Actually. Yes.
So we have a day, right? But how many hours has it been?
2 hours since 2. So it's now 4.
We don't even know what that even means. Like, does it mean that the cloth dolls are gonna burn up when a day passes?
I'm
Like,
gonna go and start like helping one of the boggles secure something as
Yes.
I'm talking.
Yes.
Like, so just out of curiosity, because I'm not gonna get a chance to ask this again. What was Tobias Putnam's deal?
Oh! Oh, yes, Tobias. Oh, Tobias. Jealous. Widower. Tobias Putnam simply wanted to continue the legacy of his late wife and continue winning the best little village of Cormier Award.
who even runs this contest? Like,
The Lord from Thunderstone.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes. Well, he judges the local area, but the royalty, it's peasant motivation. But Tobias, he wanted to win, even after his wife's death. Untimely that was. But
Yeah, there's been a lot of untimely deaths.
hasn't there? And I'm not to blame for them. I guarantee that.
roll insight. 17.
Telling the truth.
Neat.
Go.
One of your sisters?
Oh, no. See, I will say this. I believe the information I have is useful if we agree to these terms.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, I got no problem with you leaving.
Yes, here are the terms.
And she lays out the terms for you on a contract. She may leave with all of her possessions uninjured. She regains possession of her hag eye and all of the iron totems in your possession, which she knows that you have, Pam.
Damn.
All right, but Norman's coming with us.
What? Why are we getting Norman?
Because he, what's the
Because
farmer's
they're
name?
Pokemon catchers.
Lothrop.
Because he belongs to Lothrop.
You have a very special
I mean,
relationship.
he was a gift. I mean, that would be really shitty of you to take him.
She says, oh, well, you drive a hard bargain. That scarecrow, and I made him generations ago. He served me so well. But I assume I can finally let it pass on. Yes, I can agree to this.
Sorry, what are the other terms? Sorry.
The children are returned to normal.
Okay.
She never returns to Hullack Forest. And she gives you more information about Ashford.
Okay.
And also you get Norman.
Oh,
That
can I
includes
make an
Norman.
amendment to this contract? That if we ever see her again, she does not try to harm us in any way possible. Anyway. If we just don't do it, we just look the other way.
That's amendable. I don't think you'll survive past maybe tomorrow night, but sure. Yes, of course. Those terms I can agree
That was
to.
gonna be my question.
What?
What's happening that you're so desperate to get out of here?
As soon as you agree to allow me to leave, as soon as I get a vote from all of you that I can leave uninjured and I'm safe, yes, I
But
would.
why would it matter?
Because that's the deal I said. This is how
if
deals
it's gonna happen
work.
anyway, why does
I
it matter?
don't. You gotta be in for a penny, in for a pound, son.
Jesus Christ.
You said that the children were gonna die tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow?
That's part of the information.
Okay.
This is really generous.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're gonna get the short end of the deal here, but
Apparently.
I mean, look at you.
Yeah,
you are quite imposing.
yeah.
Impressive.
I can hug you in half.
I mean, there are plenty of people that can do that.
Yeah.
That's like
I don't think she'd even
80%
break
of
a
the
sweat.
population. Forgive me if this is a little indecorous, but
It probably will be.
yeah.
I mean, I eat children. What's indecorous than that? More.
Why?
Because they're tasty.
No.
She's gonna get a good laugh out of this once we're done.
Yeah, why? What? Well, sure, but I'm sure you can find the humor in just about anything.
Oh,
That's
yes.
like your whole deal, right?
Yes, just look at my aesthetic.
Yeah. Like, why bother with making this deal?
No,
It's probably more interesting than just killing us.
it is. It really is. It really is. He's nailed it on the head. You should work for me one day. We can make a ton of money.
I'm gonna roll it.
Well, I
what
make
you
a
going
ton of
rate?
money. What?
What you going right? No, I mean, I don't work for free.
I know. I understand. We can work out terms later.
Okay, no, I don't fucking know. So the terms again.
Terms again are, she gets to go uninjured, she regains all of her possessions, her hag eye, and the 3 iron totems. In return, she turns the children back to normal as soon as she's safe enough away, she believes. She never returns to Hullack Forest, and she gives you information.
And she'll never hurt us in any other encounter.
Yes, she has agreed to that too. And she's giving you Norman.
And terms in case of breach of contract.
Terms in case of breach of contract? Oh, yes.
I will probably, Asmodeus will probably drag me down to hell.
What?
Oh, Asmodeus, the Lord of the 9 Hells.
Oh,
Yeah, that guy.
so
Yes, he's the one who is my boss, essentially.
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight on
Are there good
not
benefits?
the fact that Asma is her boss, but that that's a thing that'll actually happen.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Because if that's not a thing that'll actually happen, this is all bullshit.
Yes, of course.
Natural 20.
You read through the contract. You need help from Pam if Pam will help you, because it seems to be written in Infernal.
Oh, okay.
I don't know Infernal.
You know Abyssal.
Oh.
but you can,
comprehend language.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all there, including the drag to hell part. Is no
Does
fine
that apply
print.
to us too?
That yes, it's a standard, basically blanket breach of contract.
It's the fastest way to meet hell.
Yeah, it's the blanket contract. Yeah, essentially. You do catch that. Yeah, you can get dragged to hell if you breach the contract.
Guys, this, I point to the contract, checks out. Also, don't fuck up, because we can go to hell.
Okay, so looking over that, how's it gonna fuck us?
If we break contract, we go to
No, I mean not breaking contract, just as is. How's it gonna fuck us? Because you don't get a deal like this from someone negotiating from a position of power like that.
She says,
Trust me, there's plenty of torture awaiting you without my help.
Not me. I'm going to heaven.
Tell her!
Eggman! Big fucking man.
took the words right out of my mouth.
I mean,
I don't believe in heaven.
presumably she's content with the fact that whatever she's about to warn us about is worse.
That honestly sounds like a lot of fun. Draven, I mean, you're like one of the damned on Earth, right? What do you think?
Hell's a nice place, from what I heard. Lots of fire. I decline.
What?
It's a vote.
It is a vote.
Oh, I accept the terms of agreement.
So one yay, one nay.
Oh, he's totally on board for it.
No, I mean like one yay, one nay.
Oh, yeah.
It does also go with our terms, like the contract that we signed with the town to kill the Perrytons, get the kids back, so we'd be fulfilling that contract.
Okay, now getting the kids back was technically
actually wasn't
a
part
little
of
bit
it.
of extra. We're gonna have to
it was
negotiate.
literally just kill the Perrytons.
I would negotiate for extra from them.
Yeah.
If they even want to pay
Oh,
you.
wait.
Yes.
What are they gonna pay?
Oh, yes,
more
of course they're going to pay.
We killed the one responsible for those.
Oh.
kind of lean into her like, just a little hint.
I'm giving you Norman. That's about as enough of a leeway I get.
How are they gonna pay? Because I'm really interested. Like,
Oh, well, I'll give you this. The Reeve made a deal with Dreadzilla.
Oh no.
and that deal has come to pass or is still in the process.
Yeah, it's come to pass.
Okay, all right. So he's gonna get his comeuppance.
If you return and are successful, yes, maybe he should meet the right arm of the law.
So we're sitting at one yay, one nay.
And the most compelling thing about this is that probably if we kill her, which would be a trick and a half, I'm not confident that we can return the kids to normal. So this is about as close as we're gonna get. So
Yeah.
I'm in favor.
Yeah. I mean, do we really want to fight with Granny Papa?
She is what she is.
I'm a lawful good, so I say yes, because contracts.
Well, it looks like no matter what I say, looks like we're in. Although Sarah, you're technically part of this.
He gets her kids back.
Sarah's fucking tearing. She can't deal with it at this point.
I will-
She's trying to grab her sword, but her hand's shaking so hard.
I'll pick up her stuff. I will lead her outside.
No, she won't go outside. I'm saying to make sure. I'm too shy. I can't fight right now.
You know what,
Right.
Godzilla? I'm gonna go in
It's
on
Granny
this.
make bristleguns, please.
Sorry,
Don't put me in the same lot as those.
I meant to say, Grant.
Yes, of course.
So,
I understand.
Granted.
Yes.
I'm gonna go in on this. One more condition I gotta throw in. The terms do not apply to Sarah.
What do you mean?
I mean, she's not in any condition to be making part of this, right?
But the terms don't apply to her, then the terms of getting her children back don't apply to her.
Well, I mean, we're gonna get her children back, right?
You tricksy little person, you. Yes, I believe that's true. Sure.
A red cap comes out and makes an amendment to the contract. You can see it is fucking drained. Its cap is not red at all, and then it finishes the contract, and then it just fucking heals over and dies. And she says,
Thank God. Those things are useless anyway.
she breaks off from Quincy. Do you let her break off?
Yeah, sure.
She breaks off from Quincy. She's like, I'm getting my kids back, so I'm all for this.
Okay, she's in.
Jack,
Can we get another one of those little gnome guys to...
Oh, that was my last one. They're useless. Please, Peggy Titchwellow can't grow shit.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, she's
No, now that she's dead, I can say whatever the hell I want about her. I hated them both. They were useless. They couldn't get me shit out of the shithole. Shit out of the shit house.
Either works.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. What was going to happen?
It's latrine.
So it looks like we're all in on this, including Sarah.
Jasper stands at the doorway. He's been leaning at the doorway for a while. He's like,
And what happens to me and my townsfolk?
Well, Jasper, unfortunately I have no powers over the curses and hexes and general doings of dread Zilla Knucklebones. However, I can say, knowing her and your particular ailment, if your spot of vengeance, the Reeve, does perish, I do believe you will be lucky enough to take the mortal coil and off of which you will shuffle.
Shakespeare confirmed.
Jasper nods and,
I won't sign it, as I have no dealings with you.
Good man.
I mean, I didn't need to.
exactly, he didn't need to.
Yeah.
I believe the vote is more in favor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to fight this bitch.
She says, okay, well, everything seems packed up and ready to go, so if you could all leave and stand back, please. Please do.
We leave. I leave.
All right, come on, Norman. Hey, I know you're going to be heading for parts unknown, but, should we ever cross paths again, mind if I drop by for tea?
You know what?
She flicks you an iron token.
Take this. I'm sure we'll keep in touch.
Quit flirting with the NPCs.
So you all leave the building. You have the kids. They're in the bag, the human skin bag.
It's not like they can tell.
Right. Well, true. You step back about 15 feet.
Probably should come out of that.
She shuts the door of the house, and then the earth starts shaking.
Yeah.
And then you see arms sprout out from the house.
I see.
And then the arms push up the house as a gingerbread head lifts off from the roof. And you predicted this before it even happened, so I had this planned already. And the house pushes itself off onto two huge gingerbread legs as this colossal, giant gingerbread golem house combo stands up and starts walking past you. It looks down. It looks like it has like a nasty smile with like.
Is there any recoil?
Thumbs up to it.
Does it still have a chunk out of the door?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You ate some of the gingerbread golem.
You are delicious.
You see Granny May Gristlegums waving out the window along with the flesh
like an
golem. Norman standing next to you. No, wait. The door opens and you see an iron burly arm push Norman out the door, and he falls.
Feather fall.
Yeah, yeah, he's fine. He's fine. If you could catch him. It doesn't
if fall, I catch him.
Okay. And the gingerbread golem just walks off, and as soon as it gets like about a mile away, your leather bag, your skin bag explodes. No. Yep. And the children are unconscious on the ground, and
on
Sarah,
top of each other.
Yeah. And Sarah like picks up her two twins and starts hugging them. And
Hey, look.
crying.
Norman, just be chill. Just be chill.
Wait. Radio her now.
Come in.
Yes?
Thanks.
No problem. Have a nice day.
Yeah, enjoy your trip.
Or try to.
Hold on, Quincy wants to say something. Hold on.
Oh, yes, the information.
Yeah.
Yes, the secrets. Well, that's...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, good thing you remember.
I forgot.
I forgot, too.
You think Quincy's smart.
Right, good thing I threw you an iron totem.
You don't see.
Oh, how lucky.
She was about to walk away and go to hell!
I mean, technically, right? If
You would have seen the earth open up and the gingerbread golem get sucked into that. Anywho.
Why did you let that be? That would have been great. Got the
Because I'd rather know something that prevents us from dying when we go back to town!
Hold on, I'm going to put you on speaker. It's like,
Wow.
I'll just
yeah.
The hint for this portion of the escape the room is... My boss is Asmodeus.
Uh-huh.
And he was very particular, you know how devils are, about certain other things in the universe.
Do not follow.
Yeah, what's
Me.
Pam?
Let's just say he thinks thinks that it's time for the Nine Hells to direct their resources elsewhere.
What does that mean? Where else? Where are they directing it now?
And also, should you figure this out, you might realize what will face you. But I will say this, no matter the ending to your little adventure, the children will be worse off for it. And so will the whole town. And that is my little solace that I can take in leaving.
I mean, what the hell is going to be worse than being turned into a troll? I mean,
Arcana checks.
Oh, great.
Or history checks.
a 3.
Oh, history?
Or religion checks.
15.
Alright, so Arcana was better.
What is normal? Not normal.
11.
I know. I am ignorant of the world.
Okay.
I also rolled a 1.
Why do we keep rolling one?
Okay. Everyone.
Oh!
No.
I am a halfling.
Reroll.
12.
Okay. Meow. In your religious training, you were taught that there are various different types of fiends that you need to be on the lookout for.
Oh, don't tell me this is an archfiend.
You know that some fiends don't like each other, and that is the cause of a great war that goes on in the lower regions of the plains, the outer plains. And the two groups that fight this war constantly are devils versus demons.
I honestly don't know the difference.
Do you tell this information to the party?
Oh, the war between devils and demons?
Mhm.
Yes.
Pam, you know that demons speak abyssal.
Oh, great.
And devils speak infernal.
Devils speak infernal.
So we've been dealing
With devils.
indirectly with devils.
Indirectly.
I mean, we've been running with the devils. Running with the devils.
And does that mean demons are coming to town?
I can speak to them.
The Annis hag, Granny McGrisselgums, pipes up and says,
If I were you, if you want any chance to stop what's going on, because believe me, I've had my eye on that village for quite a while now. And there is something troubling deep stirring beneath it. And my superiors fear that it is demon work. So, if you don't want everyone screaming, running about, ripping their eyeballs out of their heads and making people horrible and the general things that I would love to go to a movie and buy popcorn for, you don't know what those are, that's okay, it's okay. Your listeners will.
Oh, self-aware.
What?
Don't worry about it, it's
We
things
got eavesdroppers. I'll knife their ears off.
things of which you know not.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yes, well, if you want to have any chance of maybe saving a shred of hope, I would go now, because the clock's ticking and my original prediction of the children, it's still going on.
You gotta work on that laugh. Like, I almost had it. It was great.
Yeah.
But, like,
6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
What tips would you have?
Like, you really got to get into it, you know? Like,
You've got this.
I mean, imagine the eyes coming out.
It feels
children
like you're.
screaming.
It feels like there's an arc that you follow, but you don't quite. Instead of peeking, you sort of dip and then
now
peek
you
again.
made me really self-conscious. I'm not going to do it again.
Okay, we'll come back to this.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. It's just. We want you to have the best laugh that you can, and we know that you can have it.
Look, I'll work it on it in private. I'll work on it.
metal teeth.
Look, I'll work on it in private, and I'll do it in honestly.
Yeah, we don't have to work on
You
it
know
right
what?
now.
You wait until, months from now.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. I
Yeah.
have no idea it's going to happen. They
Yeah.
just, cackle.
Yeah, got it.
There you
Done.
go.
We'll
Okay.
do that. We'll try it.
Right.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, bye everyone. Hope you enjoy. Bye.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
You're into weird shit.